And we're live! Hey everybody, it is Sunday night. It is Atop the Fourth Wall plays The Outer Worlds. Hope everybody's having a good day. I released the new episode. It is on... What is it on? It's on Namor versus the Human Torch.
Go watch that video. Go.
I got...
Do the thing.
Go ahead.
Do the thing. Go watch the video. Do the thing.
I did say that. I did say go watch the video.
I misheard you. I thought you said, here's the thing.
Oh!
I feel like you were going to follow up on that. Like, yeah.
I would say watch the stream first, and if you still got time, then watch the episode.
Joining us this evening, we obviously have Crimson.
I'm the coolest one here, and nobody can argue that fact.
We have Lotus Prince.
I'm the coolest one here, and nobody can argue that fact.
We have RN Jesus.
I'm not the coolest one here, and nobody can argue that fact.
And finally, Xandru.
Hello, buddy. I'm Xandru, and I am not the coolest one, but I am the hottest one because my bald head is that shiny.
Fair enough.
No. Obviously, the coolest one here is this Pangshi that I have printed.
Oh,
Ooh.
my God.
Yeah, you can't actually tell very well. It looks better on camera right here, but actually if you look in closer, which of course you can't because the camera is blurry, one of the eyes is almost completely closed. The fangs are not quite coming out right. I'm okay with the little, with the writing on the little... If you're not aware, Pangshi is a Gen 2 beta Pokemon. It's a Pokemon that...
okay, that explains why
It's a Pokemon that never got made. It's the evolved form of Curstraw, who is this guy right here. It's the voodoo doll Pokemon that evolves into the Chinese vampire Pokemon.
Huh.
And so, like I said, I wanted to do some keychains that were beta Pokemon. So we got Curstraw, and then, which evolves into Panshi, based off of the Rinshi Chinese vampire idea. So it's a panda who is also a vampire. Unfortunately, like I said, you can't see it very well, but like his one of his eyes is almost completely closed because of the print job, and the writing on the little talisman, it was just scribbles because I didn't know how it would look when it actually came out. I might actually put Chinese characters on there. I need to look up what traditionally is on there. And the fangs, unfortunately, didn't quite turn out right. My printer is having an issue. I was talking about this before we started the stream, where, like, all the lights on the AMS units are flashing red, which is apparently a communication issue. But I don't know how to fix it, and my initial searches have not borne a lot of fruit. And it tends to fix itself, but if this is going to be an ongoing problem, I need to fix that. Speaking of, I need to, of course, promote the keychains in general, because if you're not aware, and I advertise it at the beginning of the episode, you can get non-AT4W merch that I produce, like Pokemon keychains, from Poke Equipment here. Boom! I put it in the chat, and I gotta pin the message now. Also, I just realized I have not swapped out the mechanical keyboard with the quiet keyboard.
Oopsie doopsie.
And I just dropped the Bluetooth receiver. 1 second.
Well,
Going great, guys! This is the stuff I'm supposed to be doing before the start of the stream.
Live, everybody.
Live, everybody!
While you're picking up the pieces, Daniel Brandt says no more GST breaks in Canada.
Say again?
No more GST break in Canada.
I don't know what that is.
I also do not know what that is.
Is that like a daylight savings time thing?
I don't know.
Let me double check. Let's see.
Speaking of stuff that's speaking of beta Pokemon, I can't remember if I advertised this or not yet. We got Warwolf here. Or sorry, Wolfman is the pre-evolved form who evolves into Warwolf. Wolfman and Warwolf should have been actual Pokemon because they are just so cute and so good.
So the GST is a type of sales tax in Canada.
Oh, that! I think I talked about that in the Captain Tax Time review.
The irony.
I don't even know what that is, but sure. Not the review.
Clarified.
Here's Warwolf.
Clarified goods and services tax.
Pull, you as a Warwolf. Oh, MST3K. Yeah, there was one of the beta Pokemon was called Warwolf, and it's this guy right here.
Cute.
He's wearing a little pelt. I've also, one of the other things I've been printing, because I can't really afford right now to buy more, pleasant sounds here I'm producing here. Since I can't really afford to buy more plastic, organization trays, I was like, okay, why don't I 3D print some kind of, there we go, some kind of storage thing for my, for the excess keychains. So, these utility cases, which I've been using with like excess filament or 20 or like 20 grams of multiple colored filaments just to save on the material. So as you can see, they're very multicolored.
Nice.
Huh. I like them though. They have character.
Indeed.
They do.
And while not added to the story yet, some new stuff has come in that I've been working on.
Oh dear.
Oh no,
Are they
these
the
are
action figures?
What was that?
Are they the action figures?
Not yet.
Ah.
But more Pokemon keychain stuff. We got Haunter.
Oh hell yeah!
Got to add Haunter on there. And with this will be I got to make a modified version of this for the proper store because technically this is a top of fourth wall related one. Petty Lil.
Little Petty.
Oh nice!
So I got to make a modified of that and make Lil Petty.
Aw, so
Little Petty, cut ya.
Amazing.
Oh, so that's Snorlax, yeah. Okay. You close this, and then is it 3D? Is it a 3D printed 3D printer? No. If you're self-replication is a thing in 3D printing. The people have been trying to figure that out. I think we've gotten up to 75%. They can replicate another 3D printer. Obviously, the electronics and whatnot they cannot reproduce.
or anything metallic in that sense.
But yeah, there are 3D printed 3D printers. People make them. I looked into it. A little petty with a knife. The problem is for me, is that since you need to buy the material costs of like the extruder, the motherboard, all that kind of stuff, that the cost of that equals up to a new 3D printer anyway, so why not just buy a new 3D printer?
Yeah, pretty much.
So we have a chat from Mega Timmy Tommy who says they announced a new Buffy series was in development earlier this month, so I've begun binging the Buffyverse. Frustratingly, I cannot find the sequel comics on digital. Advice?
The advice is don't read the sequel comics. They're not very good. They start out okay. There are some that are good, but the overall Buffy stuff is...
Does the Buffy sister, like... You know what? I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to spoil, just in case if someone actually wants to read it.
Iffy things happen in it is all I will say.
Ah, there you go.
Because the problem, of course, when you switch from comics... from a TV show to comics, you suddenly have a lot more freedom to depict things. Actor availability is no longer a thing. You can do special effects stuff that you couldn't do on the show. And you kind of indulge your worst instincts for some character stuff.
Yeah.
Right after they can 3D print a flux capacitor, Corey. Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get a 4D printer? Unfortunately, we have not been able to break the bounds of space and time just yet. We're working on it. Captain Avenger, we'll get your super chat in a minute. But yeah, that's where we're at currently. There's just lots of stuff going on behind the scenes. Obviously, the reason, like, I think I've mentioned this before a few times in the stream, the thing that's holding up production on the action figures is just I need to sculpt the heads. And it takes, and I want to be very careful about it to actually produce something that actually looks decently 3D printed. And of course, I'm trying to work on other projects and atop the fourth wall at the same time. So it gets pushed by the wayside versus 3D printed keychains, which are relatively easy for me to produce. Mind you, I require people to actually buy them to actually make it worth my time, is the thing. So remember, money is a little tight for me right now, so I would appreciate it if you bought things. If you can't or you're just not interested, I understand. But yeah, that's Smello 3D printer my rear. I don't know. Well, you can huff the fumes already, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
Once we get a 4D printer, Lewis is going to print a real Comic-Con one. Man, I wish.
That'd be insane.
That'd be awesome. Are you kidding?
Super chat from Captain Avenger. I began watching your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man on Disney Plus, and it's not as bad as people have been claiming on the internet. There you go.
Well, I haven't watched it myself, but then again, I haven't been super interested in another Spider-Man animated series anyway. But the problem, of course, was that the creator, not the creator, the star of the show said some very stupid things, and apparently in follow-ups it clarifies, oh, he doesn't actually know what the hell he's talking about.
Oh, I love that.
Internet, he said, like, I was so excited because the show, because I thought the cartoon was going to be woke.
What the fuck? Okay,
and then
cool.
follow-ups it explains, oh, he doesn't actually know what woke means. He's just repeating buzzwords.
Never mind that woke has been around for decades, but all right.
So look, people are stupid.
No, that's true. People
But even then, why would you think that's a negative to begin with? Like, the problem is not all of us are online.
It's true. Not everybody's online all the time.
Yeah.
Or
Jamie Productions, comic characters where you agree with the pairing. Mine would be Tim versus Bruce and Diana, and New 52 movies, Damien and Raven. I don't know about Damien and Raven. Bruce and Diana, yeah. Bitter Troll, love your videos for a very long time. Much love to you. Thank you so much. On that note, we should probably get to the actual Vidya game.
probably.
Alright, so what did we do last week? We got to serve as a family counselor as we solved the Gorgon crisis.
Hey, good job!
The space vampire problem, disappointingly revealing that there are no space vampires.
I am so sad there were no space vampires.
That's very sad for everybody involved, I think.
We had a Wilhelmina. Yeah. She was right there.
Stupid people need the most scrutiny.
Not wrong.
Wait. Lotus, what was that lady's name again?
Wilhelmina.
Yeah, Wilhelmina.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Took me a second.
Did I get the wrong thing for the keyboard? Was there another Bluetooth connector? Because the keyboard's not working.
What?
Uh-oh. You better fix that, I guess.
Working on it.
Live, everybody!
Live from Minnesota, it's atop the fourth wall!
I guess we're
I suppose
supposed
the
to
actual
entertain the
alternative is that the keyboard's batteries are dead, which is also a possibility.
Oh, that could be it, yeah.
But since I don't know what's going on right now, I'm just going to set it by the wayside, and I'm sorry, the keyboard is going to be, actually, be right back. I have another keyboard. Entertain the people!
Okay, so guys, now that Linkara is gone, I can reveal to you the super special secret awesome thing that Linkara has been working on forever, and it is 3D printed pants. Just saying.
My God, we've been waiting for this for so long.
I know,
I don't know. I don't know. I've seen that episode of Jimmy Neutron.
It was. I'm sorry to burst everybody's bubble and not tell you all that. You know, but yeah. Lewis does not know that I just told the people that he is going to do the super special secret awesome project of 3D printing pants.
You didn't tell him about the pants thing, did you?
I totally revealed the pants thing.
God damn it, Crimson! Why'd you tell him about the pants? It's not ready yet.
By the way, Linkara, as obvious as this may sound, someone in the chat asked, like, did you turn the keyboard itself on?
The keyboard does not have an on and off switch. It is just it.
Oh, looks like you're back though. And Mega Timmy Tommy says, "Dance for us, people who are off camera."
Sure. I don't dance, but sure.
Yeah, I just grabbed another keyboard, and maybe I should just. I would say maybe I should just put that, make this one my spare one. Except I realized, like, I have it to make space. I have a little like thing on the wall to hold it up. And like this Logitech keyboard has a weird shape to it, so I don't think it'll fit in the thing I have mounted on the wall.
Oh, fun.
Apparently, my son has a hair tie and wants everybody to know about it.
Of course he does. The cats steal the hair ties all the time.
He's such a good boy. Anyway, I did not reveal what type of pants you were 3D printing, just that you're 3D printing pants.
Oh god, the stream's going great. My drink went down the wrong hole.
Please don't die on camera. I can't afford to go up there and resuscitate you live on stream.
I won't die, but God, that sucks. Oh my God. There's that feeling of like your throat knows it went down the wrong hole.
Is it like and then the fizz, right? Like,
and then the fizz, because I'm drinking a soda, so it went up and like not like completely down up my nose, but enough that it's like, oh God.
I've been there, dude. It sucks.
Anyway.
Anywho.
So anyway, I didn't tell him what type of pants, just that you're doing pants.
You shouldn't tell them these things because I'm not ready to announce it. There's expectations people will have.
That's fair.
You could say you almost caught Linkara with his pants down.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna throw everybody out of the chat. Okay, it's fine.
Hold on, I didn't do anything yet.
Yeah, yet is the key word there.
No, I can't go
all I
for
can say
this.
is
Yeah,
I
not
can't believe
again.
you pants Linkara on live stream.
I know, but it's funny.
Okay, let's do some companion quests.
That sounds good. Are you sufficiently recovered from your ordeal?
Enough. Oh God.
Okay.
Live soda malfunction. How will his career recover? Wow.
Yeah, let's try this properly.
Okay, I'm not gonna say this out loud, but the people who I'm with in the chat know what I'm currently doing. And this is what I just read, and just the amount, you guys, just the amount.
For those of you just joining us, explain to anyone who's new, who's asking about it, what's going on. Oh God. All right, Pravati, we're gonna have you. Actually, Naoka, we're gonna have you sit this one out because we're gonna go visit Ellie's parents.
Captain.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah, I can still feel the fizz or whatever, just like in the back of my sinuses. Jesus. Okay, let's go visit Ellie's parents. Oh God.
Fair enough.
Oh sure. Now I know everyone decides to get quiet.
What? Sorry. I did just post a thing in the chat about how somebody committed like 8 crimes at the same crime. It was weird, but okay.
Also, I know that, like, he hasn't really been part of the party because the other characters are more compelling when you're actually playing with them, but I am somewhat curious about where the Vicar's planning to go with that, like, those tones.
Yeah, Vicar Max. He's got an interesting side quest, I will say that. It's very interesting.
His premise just fascinates me.
I traveled with him for a bit before I changed to, I swapped out, Pravati for him originally. I didn't travel with her originally. I used her towards the end of the game. I traveled with him more in the beginning. But he's got a very interesting one, I will say that.
Let's see. How do I get... See, they have me land here, and there's nowhere I can frickin' go.
There should be.
Okay, there it is.
You
Like, I had to be out of that little area in order to actually like fast travel properly.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, because you're in Byzantium. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go visit the parents.
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
That's fun.
Hey, I always smell like industrial cleaning solvent and desperation. Wait.
Marilyn, is that you?
Rich people always sound like that. I
Didn't
don't know
expect to
why.
see you like this, and I didn't
Yeah, the
expect
faux
you to
British
read a
accent.
marriage
I
contract.
know.
But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Spit on floor. Fancy players probably be taking a few things with me.
What a prick.
I mean, You're not half wrong.
You're not wrong. No,
no, we're not gonna. I wouldn't mind saying I'd be taking a few things with me, but Cole Aidman is too classy to spit on the floor.
Yeah, you ain't doing that.
No. The Cole Aidman is too fancy to spit. No. Shut up. Never mind. Continue.
I was gonna say, start over, buddy.
Yeah. No. The bit's gone.
Benjamin Hall, have you heard of Lewis's god, chicken tenders? Chicken tenders is not my god. I wouldn't be consuming it otherwise. I'm not Catholic.
I am the only person who appreciated that as a former Catholic.
No, hold on.
I mean, I get the joke.
Do they eat my dad or do they eat me? Because I heard that they eat my body and blood.
They eat your body and blood.
Symbolically.
Cease the conversation and go raid their fridge. Negativity Tommy, God, what the devil is a poor doing here? There's a poor person. TLE 555, it still counts as covering romance book in February if the subtitle of the book is lesbian reconnecting characters talk about crushes and characters aromantic, even though these aren't the main plot, right?
Sure.
Oh,
no,
maybe.
but what I was gonna say was, technically, okay, so, like, for those of you who don't know about Catholicism, let me educate you. Catholicism, there is, a sacrament in Catholicism called the Eucharist, and what happens is, the priest gets imbued by God to transform the body and blood of Christ into these little wafer thingies and some wine. And everybody gets to drink from the cup. I mean, now they just hand you little cups post-COVID, but you used to have to drink from the cup, and they would hand you a wafer, and you ate the wafer, and you would wash it down with the blood of Christ, which to me seems cannibalistic, but I mean, what do I know?
It comes from this passage of the Bible where Jesus was like passing around bread and wine and saying, eat of this, it is my body, drink of this, it is my blood, kind of a thing.
Yeah. And Catholics decided to take that literally.
Also, Jay Manor says, has any show lost your interest because you felt it focused on the wrong genre? Mine would be Arrow. Some stories got my attention, but the romance and drama from it was too much at the end of season 4.
I'm sure there are, but I'm blanking on it. I
mean, season 2 of Arrow was fucking banger because fucking Slade is great. But anyway.
Yeah, I would honestly have to think about. I do remember being bothered by Star Wars Episode 2, The Clone Wars, because it really focused on the romance for a while.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was in,
that's
high school or college, so I was like, come on, man, get to the Star Wars.
They wouldn't even call them poor persons or poor people. They would just call them the poors, like they're an animal. Yes. I was gonna go hello. I'm not gonna be, not gonna be too polite because these are still rich people, and Ellie clearly has a beef with them. So just hello.
Play the ruffian angle some more. You're supposed to help me make an impression. Anyway,
So we should have spat on the floor.
Wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been
yeah.
a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into, right?
Oh, you made your point. These kids are with. Indeed, we saved town, restored property across Halcyon. Theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it. We've done at least twice. What Ellie said. Theft, vandalism, and profanity, those all sound about right.
I mean, not wrong, yeah.
We're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this
She's
really
leaning too
isn't
heavily
the
into
best
this. It feels
time.
like an act.
Perhaps you should go.
Don't treat her like that. She came a long way to see you.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. While we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Man,
Hold
she
up.
really
These
doesn't like these guys, does she?
Oh, these floors aren't just
Yeah,
nice. They're
yeah,
top
this
quality
feels-
marble.
Like, this is so
He's
heavy-handed.
right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
Don't sound so disappointed about it.
Yeah, right?
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Wow.
I get the feeling you people are about to apologize for something.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do.
We collected on your life insurance policy.
Wow.
And the payouts have been rather...
Wouldn't the insurance ask for proof that she was dead?
You what?
But I'm sure you're much happier now knowing Ellie's alive and well, right?
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts. And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities.
Wow.
Neighbors would be sure to notice.
Mike Manhattan says, Show Tucker has competition on the Worst Parents contest. These people do suck, but this is going to drive me crazy. I know who Show Tucker is. Who is that?
I don't know, buddy.
The name is familiar.
I'm going to look it up real quick.
Please. That's so familiar, yeah.
All right, 1 second. So tell them Ellie's back. You'll be the talk of the town.
He's the Full Metal Alchemist guy.
Ah! Oh!
Oh, that asshole!
Yeah, no, still worse, Dad.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no.
That's the other
Even Gendo
problem.
Akari would have competition against
We
them.
had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you went off to become a miscreant, could we?
I'll have you know Ellie's a professional miscreant.
Nice.
Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl
Story,
designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you
One of a kind, naturally.
No, naturally.
that led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
You're terrible human beings.
No,
It's
they have
amazing how many opportunities you have to just listen quietly. Like, let's see where this goes.
You know what? I'm going to listen quietly on this one, because I'd like to hear her reaction to this.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to,
Cold as ice.
leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
You should be ashamed of yourself. You really need to quiet is under your vocabulary. You know what? Maybe we'll spit on the floor.
Can I go back like 7 dialogue options, please?
Well,
Reload the
we're
save.
trying to avoid further embarrassment.
I'm afraid it would cause quite a stir if the neighbors saw.
What would the neighbors think?
Yeah, that's literally...
That's it.
Yeah.
Want us to disappear now? Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Ooh.
I don't know about you, Ellie, but I'm ready to cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Wow.
So we're looting this place, right?
Oh, Lord, yes.
I mean, come on. Even if we like these people.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing
Don't
at
cause
all.
a scene.
Whatever I want.
Oh, he
Takes
backed
one
up
bottle
real
of wine.
quick.
What do you think you're doing? You know, funny how you take one bottle of wine and all of a sudden he drops the rich person act.
Yep.
He got an attitude real fast.
Trying to find what else can we loot around here. There's not much. They won't let me open the doors.
You know, to be honest, I actually thought they were going to be pleased because when she actually dies, they'll be able to legitimately collect. Damn, she could book it. Megatimi Tommy says, how does one get rid of a poor? Shake your bills at them. They have little money to pay for it. I misread that at first. I was thinking like dollar bills. I was like, what?
Sorry, I'm gonna leave and like all the cops are gonna be on me or something.
I hope not.
I mean, to be fair, they did kind of deserve it.
Yeah, but imagine if the cops showed up and see Ellie and they're like, we have some talking to do for our parents.
Do we do T Elite's super chat?
I do not know. By the way, I got a plant for my holocron-shaped ceramic pot I made. I named the plant Tarsa after a Jedi Master that's from a plant species. I'm a nerd. There you go.
Neat.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
You were making quite this... Dude, come on.
Shouldn't have gotten so upset.
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
It's very cartoon.
It's a very specific fantasy.
I'm getting to the good part. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
I'll go with the first one. That second one is weak as hell.
Yeah, the second one is really weak.
The jerk store called.
How about it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red, and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
This is very specific.
Captain Adventure 1993, I have a new favorite line for your latest episode, and that is, "Just open the damn thing, you lazy asshole!"
Oh my god.
That was a good one. I was just like, the Human Torch just refuses to enter or exit a room without just burning through a wall or a window.
And then it gets to me.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
We're gonna rob your parents, Ocean's 11 style. We're gonna need a contortionist, an impersonator, and Don Cheadle to go uncredited.
I don't even know why we don't even need to do it Ocean's 11 style. I have a huge gun. I just walked in and took a bunch of stuff.
You already did, yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Hey, chin up. You're better than this.
I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Trust me. I'm sorry. It's a rough situation.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moon base. Or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
Does that happen to you?
This episode reflects
like
on
the
them,
answer to
not
that
you.
is yes.
But I want to talk about me now.
On Megatimmy Tommy says, but Ocean's 11 are fun. Or Ocean's 11s are fun and humiliating for the victim.
Yes, but, like, you know, you have to, like, split the money.
Yeah, and also you have to, like, dupe them. They ain't getting duped. You just walk in and took their stuff.
Yep. You gotta surround yourself with people who will really look out for you.
Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Keep talking.
I just
Keep talking!
Designate the account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
That is clever, but I was honestly thinking just go to the insurance company. Hi, it's me. I'm alive. Undo what you did with my parents.
Yeah, but this is a lot more satisfying. So how do we do this?
You get the money too,
policy
yeah.
is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account.
You say that as if I don't have genuine
I'm
people
sure we
skills.
can find one of their
I am
Yeah.
good at dealing with people.
I deal with the people so the customer doesn't have to. What is wrong with you people?
What the hell is wrong with you people?
I have people. I'm a people person.
Let's go. Hey. All right. Now we're probably gonna have to do some hacking and some lying and persuading. So let's up those. More intimidation. We can do a lot more intimidation.
Your charisma is just going through the roof.
Perks. Improvisation warrior. Revenge. Harmful combat effect. Damage while under 25 health. Health. Range attacks reduce the armor by rating. Yeah, might as well. We use ranged weapons almost primarily. Alright, find the insurance agency office.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Finhill, I noticed your pistol's been making a funny noise. What are you talking about? I oil it every night. Look here. Your slides not...
I was about to say, like, oh, there's a vending machine.
It is essential we go to the vending machine, always.
Corporal Cole, Cole Aidman can deal with people, sometimes with words, sometimes with bullets, and lightning, and fire. That's a lot of lightning, actually.
I have wonderful people skills.
Sure.
Are you saying I don't?
I said sure. I didn't say no, I just said sure.
That seemed like a sarcastic sure.
Listen.
Well, sure, anything could sound sarcastic when you say it like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Any excessive armor, prototype hibernation. We do not need prototype hibernation. Now, where do we get these? Track control, termination. We can get rid of that. And second one, I love it. Just two of them side by side, and they all. Oop. Yep. Bye. There's two of them side by side, and we could just like take advantage of the whole thing right here. All right.
I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
I'm on my
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but...
Cole Aidman kills anyone who brings up his ancestors' incident with the dog. Listen!
I got a spare spring in my
That never happened! Don't make me tase you!
Uh-huh.
Ah, here we go.
The fart?
Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Satellite, and Fallbrook, and the planet Monarch. Alright.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Alright, where is Fallbrook? We're not on Monarch, right? We're in Byzantium.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you gotta go to the map.
Yeah.
Like the map.
If there's a place you gotta go, I'm the way
Like
you
the ship
go.
map.
Yep.
There you go.
I think that song's in my head now.
Feel it's cool running you with your atomic death ray waving around? Yeah, I mean, would you be upset at a person running around like that as long as they weren't aiming it at you?
I mean, fair. I mean, I'd be really excited if somebody was running around with a death ray that wasn't aimed at me.
Also, we have apparently quests like all over the place on Monarch.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Cole has people skills, and detective skills, and dirt tasting skills, and mascot skills. Cole's very much a jack of all trades.
It's true.
Jack of all trades, but a master of none.
Not a jack of all trades, a Cole of all trades.
A Cole of all trades.
I'm gonna leave, okay?
Look, say what you will, but this character is Cole powered.
Hey!
I swear to...
I discovered this vending machine.
Nice.
Let's also buy these while we're at it. We should start buying augments as well and all that jazz. Also, wow, we do not have we actually do not have a significant amount of money. Ellie, I would appreciate a cut of this cash that we take.
Also, there's a question: does he doodle as well as Cole Phelps? Because that is a high bar.
Ooh, that is a high bar, to be honest.
That was like a meme for a little while. Like, well, let me sketch what I think the person looked like, and it's like photorealistic. It's so funny.
Also, wait, are we low on money?
A little bit, yeah.
I guess we have to start a collection.
Hey.
Shut up. Shut up right now.
If he wasn't gonna say it, I was.
No.
Well, if it makes you feel any better in terms of his drawing skills, who knows? Maybe he's better at coloring.
Hey.
I am gonna throw everybody out of this fucking chat, I swear to God.
Is this going to be a delightfully ironic situation where I'm the one person who's not thrown out?
Probably, to be honest.
No, you get thrown out just for the lulz.
Nah, I'll say this. If I'm the one who's not thrown out, I gotta say that'll be really cool of you.
Let's see here. Is it disconnect?
Yes, it's disconnect.
You know, I'm loving these jokes with all my heart and Cole.
Yes.
That was funny as fuck.
I like that he like took extra care. Like, wait a minute, before I do something I can't take back.
Yeah.
Again, I'm like Cole. I'm very polite.
I mean,
Your
I don't know if I'd
comment-
call that polite, but sure.
I am
Yeah,
super
Cole
polite.
Specifically for naughty people.
Your common collective.
I love how I took that purple-berry wine or whatever, and I'm just selling it to a vending machine.
There you go.
Oh, look on the bright side. Free profit.
Tia Lee did say if you throw out everyone Crimson, I'll make a new variant thumbnail.
Oh, fair enough.
It's just gonna be like all three of our icons just doing like the goofy scream as we fall into the abyss.
Personally, if you give me permission, I could probably draw a little like chibis of us being thrown out.
Oh my god, that would be funny as fuck. Do it for the art. Do it for the art, Andrew. Just do it for the fan art. Do it.
Yeah, mess with your chat just for the title card.
Yeah, put it in the fan art. What the fuck is it? The fan art and memes of atop the fourth wall. When you're done with it, I want to see this. It's gonna be great.
Well, I mean,
The little chibi of me just waving as you guys get kicked out.
do you have like a profile picture that I could probably draw up, because I could probably do that.
It's gonna be like tally marks on me for how many times I've been evicted.
I would have to get you something because the one that I currently have is kind of not conducive to chibi.
Hang on a second, Ellie. A very important thing is going on right now.
Fundable edibles, you say? Oh, and
Exacto.
Xandru, Tia Elite says, I used your link though. If you want to use my title card, you can use it.
Welcome to the offices of the Great
Okay.
Halcyon's premier provider.
Hey, the insurance agent has your same hairstyle, Ellie.
Oh, dang.
I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Wow.
Duly noted.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Hey.
Aha!
It's like a Mel Brooks joke.
It is. I like it.
Also, we
Chase
got a
Ross,
couple
Yo Linkara, I've been seeing your videos more or less in the background while I'm studying. Have a little headache right now, so probably going to head to bed soon. Hope you had a great Valentine's and a great week. Thank you so much. Mega Timmy Tommy, we'll get your super chat in a minute. J Manor Productions, when my sister watched Arrow for the first time and saw Ravager's first appearance, I laughed and my sister questioned her look. Why is Ravager's helmet shaped like Megamind's head? Holy crap.
Yeah,
Also,
that is
Tia
a
Lee
thing
said-
that happened.
And Tia Elite says you never put the variant of when you threw me out of the server.
Oh, that's true.
I need to change the beneficiary of Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Really? They did investigate it?
Oh, what else can you tell me?
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Those are mostly
Furthermore,
made
the
up.
claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market.
So how would I amend that claim?
You can't, of course. Only Miss Benhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead.
Oh, wow.
If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
You
So
know, that
funny
does make
story.
sense.
Marilyn Fenhill isn't dead.
Of course she is. The paperwork says so.
So
I
real.
like to think she's dead in spirit, but technically, legally, and regretfully, I'm still Marilyn Fenhill.
That's impossible. By all accounts, she was an elegant and classy woman with impossibly fine bone structure. That couldn't possibly be you.
That's gotta be the nicest thing anyone's said to me in a long while.
Okay, but how would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd theoretically add the beneficiary of your choice.
Did you want
But
this?
you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
That would be fraud.
That would be fraud.
I got 24 bits that say you can do it.
Yeah, but you'll do this, or you'll be filing your own claim.
I won't tell.
Very well. But just this once. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month.
Wow.
I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
That's all for now.
That's all you have to do is just walk up to one and bribe
This
them?
thing with the chemicals is bold. You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
Congratulations, Ellie.
Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
Somehow I doubt it. Mega Timmy Tommy, here's the plan. First we need to figure out a way to make earthquakes, like flying the ship into the ground, or flying the ship into the mansion.
Ooh. Anybody read J-Man Productions super chat?
Yes.
Yeah, we got it.
Alright.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, we're caught up.
What do you do with all those bits?
Yeah, about to make a mind
Come
helmet.
on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future?
Yes.
I guess. Why not?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but you can't even count on a bribe making it into the right pocket. What's the point of planning for anything around here?
I just gave a bribe that worked out pretty well for us.
You watched me do it.
Hate to say it, but Halcyon's already there. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
I appreciate it, but I didn't do this for the money. Well, I kind of did.
Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble?
You're my friend, Ellie. This is what friends do. Friends, you'll create fraudulent insurance claims.
You sure?
Oh man, good thing I don't work in insurance. All right.
Friendship is important. What else are we fighting for if not the people we care about?
You don't have to get all mushy about it.
Too bad. I'm doing so.
Still,
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Hey.
maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
I mean, I'm not going to turn down the money. Wouldn't want to be indebted to me, huh?
It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy.
Fair enough. Huh? Fair enough. I mean, I get that on a
Let's get it
on a level.
Alien Cara, I was reading Christ for Earth, and did Supergirl come back from the dead? Yes, she, well... Okay, so the original Silver Age Kara Zor-El is technically dead. Technically. Because, of course, we've had reboots. So there has been one or two Kara Zor-Els since then. Post-Crisis, there is the current Supergirl, who is also Kara Zor-El, but, you know, Silver Age versus revised timelines versus continuity, etc., etc. But she was a ghost for a while. She met Deadman one Christmas. Plus, there was the Linda Danvers Supergirl met her in the ending storyline of her book, Many Happy Returns, which was a very tragic story, but a very good one, where the Silver Age Supergirl lands in the modern age. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this imposing figure with his Tesla gun.
The dollar gun of Cole Aidman. Behold.
By the way, Linkara, Feeney asks, does looping a playlist of your videos help any with money?
Theoretically, yes, but like, you know, you need to have it like, you know, I think the system knows if you're not watching it or not. So like, so like, if you're not like, you know, don't have it on screen, then, you know, don't let ads play, etc. Then I think it will be like, no, I'm not going to give you any revenue for that. Though, don't quote me on that. I do not know for certain, and I don't want to commit fraud against against the thing anyway, because, you know, I don't want YouTube to get mad at me, because they'll get mad at me for it. They won't get mad at you. Anyway, journal. Let's see what we got here. We did one companion trust. Let's get back to let's do Nyoka's. Get back to the ship. Boop. Covenant Slayer 1. Honestly, at this point, for most DC and Marvel heroes, death is basically just a vacation they take every few years. Let's see. We still have to do Monarch. Huh. Where do we have to go, according to the quest? On Monarch, we should buried Hayes, a member of our old crew. And so theoretically, anywhere on Monarch would be fine, but I didn't see it on the map we were on, so let's go to Stellar Bay.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. Take someone to watch your back.
Alright, Ellie, you're out. Back with Nyoka.
Please.
Oh, and do we get Covenant Slayer's super chat?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, death is like almost meaningless in comics. Well, I should say in the big comics.
Unless you're Uncle Ben, I guess.
Yeah, like remember when it used to be like Uncle Ben and Bucky, and then it wasn't even Bucky?
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
Jason Todd, it wasn't him either.
I mean, there's also Dead Man.
People are
Yeah, but if he gets to
dead.
continue to exist
People
and
are
walk around, like, I'm
dying
gonna
every
get a punch.
day.
I'm just always reminded of what that one little bit in the movie Mystery Men. Like, what about Deathman? Deathman is dead. Like, something about that just cracks me up.
Speaking of death, not sure what's going to happen in May, but it involves Gwen Stacy. Yeah, people sent me that promotional image. Okay.
Now, which Gwen Stacy? There's like a whole 100 of them, aren't there?
Probably.
Incoming!
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you actually a Marauder? I didn't even realize. Hey guys, we're getting some more money.
Yay!
Not even a scratch.
You look so docile. I thought you were just an NPC.
Also, good points. Thomas and Martha Wayne, I guess they're still dead.
Give it time.
Well, they have to be dead.
Give it time.
Although Thomas Wayne came back in an alternate universe at some point.
And
It
they
was
keep
weird.
trying to make him a thing too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm more surprised at the fact that Martha and Thomas Wayne didn't get black rings.
Didn't get what?
No, that's true.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Black
Black-
Rings?
Black
Yeah,
Lantern,
fair
yeah.
enough.
That would have been pretty next level messed up.
I feel like something like that happened in one of the Batman books, though don't quote me on that.
I am not dead yet. I can do the Harlem Shake. I am not dead yet.
They're just obsessed with finishing... Oh, no, never mind. The joke's dead. I was going to say finishing the Zorro movie, but they did. They were walking out of the theater.
Stalking. No stalking.
Damn, man.
By the way, have you ever actually seen the sword fight from the Zorro movie of that era? Because it's legitimately amazing.
I have not.
I have not.
I have
Let's check that
actually
out.
not.
Yeah, it's Basil Rathbone. He's a freaking demon.
Ooh, Basil Rathbone? That's awesome.
He's a high-level fencer. He's been in several movies where he goes all out with sword fighting. It's great.
I'm gonna have to watch that later because that sounds interesting.
I get the feeling we're going to be revisiting this pot in Monarch for the other guy's quest.
Yeah, Basil Rathbone is like, he sort of does the Danny Trejo thing, where in real life he's like a professional grade swordsman, but he loses in every movie he's in because he's some kind of villain. The only time I've seen him win was in Romeo and Juliet because Tybalt kills Mercutio before being killed by Romeo.
I feel like he won in one of the horror crossover movies as well, where they had a bunch of the actors.
That's fair enough. I haven't seen
Tommy
everything
put
he's
his
done, but-
super chat in there.
Oh yeah, and he was. And if I like, quote me if I'm wrong here, but wasn't he also Son of Frankenstein?
I don't know. I looked up a bunch of clips of him fighting, and he lost in all of them, but I don't think I've seen every movie he's been in, so I could be wrong. Also, Mega Timmy Tommy says, but they already brought back Gwen Stacy and gave her spider powers and put her in an Oscar-winning movie.
I mean, that is true. That did happen.
Wait a second. Spider-Man 3 wasn't Oscar-winning?
Hey.
I'm gonna throw you. I'm gonna throw you so hard.
Oh, he was the total character in Son of Frankenstein. No kidding. But yeah, totally look up Basil Rathbone and Zorro. He is crazy.
Yeah, Son of Frankenstein's a great movie.
I'm more of a fan of Young.
Oh, that's right. This is a Cannibal House.
I forgot about that.
Oh right, the Hannibal House. Yeah.
We got to the Pokemon killing part of the stream. Of course. How do you think I create these things? You think I'm 3D printing them? No, I'm taking Pokemon from in-game and I'm turning them into Keychains.
You know all those Pokemon you have to get rid of during a Nuzlocke? That's where they appear.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Basil Rathbone is probably best known for playing Sherlock Holmes. But he was in a ton of...
he was also in I know him as Guide to Gisborne in the Adventures of Robin Hood with, Errol Flynn.
Ah. Yes, grave robbing is the Pokemon graveyard. This game is fun. Hey, Linkara, I saw Captain America Brave New World last night. I had a great time with it. I hope you did it too if you saw it. I have not seen it yet. It might be a while before I see it. Money is tight right now, as I've said, so I can't really go to movies.
I also have no interest in seeing it right now.
Yeah.
Fair.
Just because of some of the stuff that's in there.
From what I understand, her politics are not brought up at all.
I know, but it's also a plagiarized character. So I'm not going to entertain that at all.
Fair enough. Whoop. More free money. And a leg.
Wow, we got a leg up in the world. Like, please wait. It was just
amazing.
Okay, so it was me. Who else got a quote?
Just
you, man.
No, I mean like so I can remember the tally.
Oh man.
Oh, everybody's been kicked once except for me and Lewis.
But I just stepped away for a second. What, like, who got kicked and why?
Xandru got kicked.
What was it? What pun?
A leg up in the world. That's what with my leg pun.
Yeah.
Lotus, are you even paying attention to what's going on here? We have important things going on in this game.
I stepped away and got a drink for a second. I'm muting my mic.
How dare you! Your eyes should be glued on this screen, staring as Cole Aidman shoots things. Hydration is not allowed. You know what happens if you drink things, Lotus?
You apparently get fizz in your lungs.
Exactly. See, Crimson's got it. This is why Crimson hasn't been kicked.
Oh my god.
You know what I just realized? Cole Aidman doesn't blink.
That's terrifying.
If he did, we wouldn't see him.
Got no time to blink.
Got time to blink.
Ain't no got no
That's
time
actually
to blink.
terrifying that you don't blink.
What's actually neat is that we're actually much higher level than all this, so we're just like zipping through these things.
Nice. I will say, what's the word I'm looking for? Come on, Brady, you did it.
Don't say anything that's gonna get you kicked.
Cole Aidman would do well against Weeping Angels.
That's true.
Until the Weeping Angels appear in his eyes.
Oh God.
That was still stupid as fuck, but okay.
No. To be fair, that was just a matter of like the special circumstances with that one.
Fair enough. I'll allow it.
All I know is that I will never watch the spider episode of Doctor Who.
I will say that watching a mechanical just disintegrate in midair is still satisfying as fuck.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It is.
Nice.
It's like Magneto decided to dismantle it.
Yeah, right?
Well, it makes me think of the effects when the vampires are killed in the Wesley Snipes Blade movies.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes they do disappear in the air. He just stabs the guy and just, shing, he's gone.
Yep.
He's gone.
It's a pity Eliza and Zen aren't here because they've started watching Buffy, so like they get to experience now, those same dusting effects.
Yeah, with Blade it's like CG fire, sort of, and in Buffy it's instant dust.
Yep.
Yeah, it's instant dust, which is great.
Also, what a gigantic pain in the ass for both movies. On one hand, they instantly clean themselves up, but on the other hand, it's very difficult to try to convince people that vampires exist.
Yep.
Yeah.
Versus the Buffy movie, where where their bodies do remain, and depending on how hard you hit them, they will milk their death scene hilariously.
Yeah, I gotta watch
Yeah,
through
that is
Buffy
so
because
bad.
I'm doing a Buffy episode later this year, but I'm in season 3, and every time I watch it, I'm just like, man, vampires don't die the way they used to.
So Pee Wee Herman is one of the villains in the Buffy movie.
Yep.
Yes, that is correct.
And his death is magnificent.
Yeah, I forgot if I mentioned this last week or if I was on a different call or something, but my favorite part about when he's going through his overly elaborate death scene is the part where he just goes like, ooh, and then he just stops and glances at Buffy like,
Are you buying this?
Just goes back, Yeah, the triple kick is funny as hell. Because it's like those little taps.
Yep.
Like, what is that? It's so funny.
It's wonderful. All right. Buried near the surface of Hayes' grave is a small lockbox. Its hinges rusted through, and its wood almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hands, but in it you manage to find a tarnished silver medallion bearing the letters Charon. I couldn't hear. There's a cat outside my door who wants to get in.
Aw, baby.
I don't know if you can hear the meows.
Right now,
What was that?
can I just say, just like you petting your kitty in the review is the most precious thing I've seen. And
She crawled up into my chest. She wanted to be held up.
That was so precious.
Star, really? Or was that Chieri?
That was Chieri.
Okay.
Starfire will lay down next to me and maybe crawl in my lap, but most of the time she will just rest next to me and just kind of nuzzle up beside me. Chieri on the other hand was like, hey, pay attention to me, hey.
Hayes was the best.
Yeah, he May's like that too. She'll just nuzzle up next to me.
Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Why do your teammates glow like that? Because I can select them, and it makes it easier to select them if they glow.
Also, by the way, Tim Johnson mentions they also used some audio of Rathbone and the Great Mouse Detective. On one hand, I did not know that, but on the other hand, it makes sense because I believe he played Sherlock Holmes for a time.
See, this is again, Lotus. Apparently, we're paying attention because I was like,
"Oh no." Well,
I specifically mentioned that he's probably best known for playing Sherlock Holmes in a bunch of movies.
Yeah.
Good job, Lotus. Drop the ball again.
The Buffy pose. Leave me alone.
God, Lotus, it's like you're not even here.
Well, soon I will not be even here if I get hit a third time.
By the way, I know your power went out. Are you okay? Lotus?
Oh yeah. I mean, it did, but it came back after about 90 minutes.
Okay, so hopefully nothing like you didn't have to throw anything up in your fridge or anything like that.
No, I got nervous because they said, "Oh, it should be back at 8." Oh, it should be back at 10 actually, but it turned out it was closer to 7:30.
That's good. I prefer that if they tell you it's a long period out, but then it comes back much earlier.
Yeah. My power company tends to overestimate, which makes it very satisfying when the power does come back.
It's the Scotty principle. Mr. Scott,
Yeah,
have you always multiplied your repair estimates by a factor of 4? Certainly, sir. How else do I maintain my reputation as a miracle worker?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
As corny as this sounds, did you ever see the second old Dungeons and Dragons movie, like the made-for-TV one?
I have not.
Nope. It's not nearly as memorable as the meme-worthy 2001, but the thief was done right. There's a part where he opens like a legitimate secret compartment in the wall, but he's being propped up to reach and see into it, so no one else can see into it. And inside, there's just like a button. It's just like a button. And he goes to his party like, "Oh boy, this is complicated. You're lucky you have me here to solve this for you." Really, just like to earn his food. It's great.
All right, tell me about this UDL contract.
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks, and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
Mega Timmy Tommy, how rough do cats usually play with each other? My parents' cats have been doing this, and the girl cat has been getting scars on her fur. Yeah, that's probably bad if she's getting scars. Like our cats have fought each other, and they have hissed at each other. But usually it's supposed to be more like playful fighting, maybe a little aggressive, but scars seems excessive.
Yeah, scars probably indicates that they need to be clipped more often. Yeah, like, and like, don't get me wrong, like, he may well fight with Echo when he pisses her off, and he'll get scarring from her, but it's very far and in between, and usually he starts it.
Right,
it's what I like to call the fuck around and find out part of playtime.
Alright, you didn't try and find them?
I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're trying to confront it.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
PTSD sucks. I'm right there with you, babe.
Alright, looking for some closure regarding her old team. I'm trying to remember what the hell this plot was. Ask Hiram for help. Now let's go find Hiram. Which direction is that? 292. Let's see if we can fast travel.
At that distance, I would hope so. Will the depravity never cease?
Monarchs Industries reveals their true colors.
I love that it still kind of has the Fallout vibe in that this is the distant future, but it's like stuff like that just feels retro. Even that stuff when you were doing with the TV show with, what was her name, like Halcyon...
Helen.
Whatever her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like so retro corny.
Yeah, I like that kind of retro futuristic aesthetic. They're going for that with the Fantastic Four movie too.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that, to be honest.
And The Incredibles also lives in like a retro future. And I remember in the second movie, like just The Outer Limits was on TV. I was like, wait a minute.
I will say though, I'm not looking forward to hating Pedro Pascal because I fucking hate Reed.
You never know. They might do him better.
Here's something.
You have to give it time before you make like asshole Reed. You don't want your first Fantastic Four movie to make him like unlikable.
I mean, fair, but like, there's gonna be a point in time where he's gonna become asshole Reed at some point, and I'm just gonna be like, oh, why do I have to hate? Because like, here's the thing about like him in like Wonder Woman 1984, and I said this in my essay on it. I don't really have a problem with Maxwell Lord in that movie because it's a Maxwell Lord movie and he's the protagonist.
Yeah, and also he was made to be like he was a jerk, but he was like just.
He was doing it for the right
reason.
He was also doing it for the right reasons.
I become over encumbered again.
Good job.
That's what I do.
Good job, boss.
So it's right above me, so I gotta find a staircase or something.
But yeah, like, the reason I like Maxwell Lord is because the whole reason he goes after the MacGuffin in that movie is because he wants to make a better life for his son. He does the wrong thing, but for the right reasons.
Yeah, that does feel weird, because wasn't comic book Maxwell Lord just absolutely cold as ice, and in the movie it was like...
It's complicated. He's a victim of retcons.
Okay, because like in the movie, like wasn't he like King Midas, where it's like he didn't think his idea through at all?
Yeah, he's the guy. He wished to become that thing.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, that's cool, but also you're doing this for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to hop off. My headphones are almost dead. I'll see you guys later. Be safe.
All right, see you,
Jesus. Good night.
Yeah, but it was just... That movie's a mess.
Yep. Alright, this will lead us... That's locked. There's some damn stairs.
Gonna share something on the sidebar.
Ah, nice.
There's a bathroom. I suppose the map in here that shows a staircase, does it? It looks like a locked door. So are there like two entrances and I just got into the wrong one?
Might have.
Crimson, do you have a persona? Do you have like a Sona that I can drop, or
a what?
Not Crimson. Sorry, Lotus. Do you have a persona that I could drop, or?
What, a persona?
Yes.
Not really. Like, it's pretty much just me. Like, I've had art done of me, but, like, it's just, like, me when I'm on camera.
I was gonna say, like, I'm not like this in real. Well, I am like this in real life. I'm just less of an asshole in real life.
Yeah, I'm a little more punny and stuff like that, but, like my online persona is mostly me. It's just like I'm just a guy who's playing games.
I mean, my online persona is a little bit more, like, cultivated in the fact that, like, I yell a lot more when I'm in like I get angry a lot faster when I'm on camera, but like when I'm not on camera, I'm pretty chill.
You know what's kind of funny is for me it's the opposite. Like I absolutely have my like god damn it like moments, but like I cut that from I cut that in post. On stream I try to be low key.
Oh my god, I swear to God, if I have to go up yet again.
That'd be funny as hell, to be honest, for me personally.
Ah, good.
Okay.
The thing
God
is,
damn it!
Good job!
We're going down now!
But like angry video game nerd rage is fun because it's acting, but actually like it gets uncomfortable after a point.
Yeah,
I get you.
It depends on it. There's always a balance when it comes to being angry at a piece of media.
Yeah, when you're like legitimately like the viewers are like Jesus, like yeah, no, I don't want to get to that. Also, Jay Manor says I was once asked to pay the pun tax. When I asked for the price, they didn't know how to respond. I guess they never went that far.
Yeah, that tracks.
Here we go, stairs.
What is the pun tax?
It's a thing you pay when you say a pun, but that's not important right now.
Hey, nice.
The pun tax is when you... Never mind, I lost my train of thought, thank God.
So much for peace and quiet. Would it kill the universe to cut me some slack?
Yes, it would.
Yes, yes it would!
Oh, great. I love
Same
doing
wavelength.
pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
Persuade. She's your friend she's in need. You're the only one who can help.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you?
Yes.
I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to ship, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And,
Scram?
Good luck.
How old are you? Scram, scat, skedaddle.
So about that ship.
Yes, the one that crashed. I saw it on the security feed. A bit grainy, but an invigorating watch all the same. What about it?
Star-Crossed Troopers, that's a cute name.
I gotta remember, this is like for a different quest. It's pretty wild, wasn't it? I was showing the experience of seeing it crash like that.
Is this bonding?
Yes,
I'm
yes
not
it
sure
is.
I like it. Next, you'll be asking me how I got the scar on my chin when I was 11.
Was your father a drinker and a fiend?
Hey.
No, I'm good.
Good. I'm good too. I didn't really want to share, so thank you.
I didn't want to share that I fell on my face and it hit a particular thing.
Yeah, the ship crashed due to a parts failure.
Not surprising, replacement parts are rare, so the cost of even a simple repair can exceed an arm and a leg. I take it you investigated the wreckage?
Engineering, yep.
Don't guess the captain would have quite pegged the price of disrepair being the cost of their lives, but these things happen. A shame. I would have enjoyed investigating the mystery further.
Sandra and Zora decided to work together. They're going to share both Celebrate and the module.
I swear to God, I read that as Sanji and Zoro.
Yes, well, let's see how long that lasts.
Alright, where do you think the ship came from?
The board has a blockade of gunships that patrol Monarch. Not a ton, mind you, just enough to deter the masses. I am curious as to what downed it. A faulty part wouldn't be wholly unusual. The supply for new mechanicals is tight. Ugh, now I'll never sleep. Unsolved puzzles really torque my sprockets.
Really torque my sprockets.
That's a good one.
That's so space. It's so weird. I love it.
So like thesaurus grind my gears.
Or something else.
Bet you credits to Navy Beans, we won't find out about it.
Give my regards to Phineas.
What about Ferb?
Considering how stressed he is, ironically, he does not appear to be blithe.
I'm gonna get rid of you, I swear to God.
Alright, where's the way out again? I don't have a great sense of direction, in case you haven't noticed.
Yeah, hilariously. Very good.
Like I am not in a position to comment on that one.
Alright, so did that.
I don't know
Journal.
Oh god, chat's going off with so lost.
Hired the infestation out of an expansion site for Edgewater Space Trust Band in Emerald Vale. Head there with Nyoka and see if they're still alive. Emerald Vale.
I am so lost.
There you go. Alright. Landing pad. Yeah, I think we're. Oof. Yep. Cole Aidman, professional space scout.
Yeah, sure.
Boop.
Here's something for you, Crimson. What is an astronaut's favorite key? The space bar.
What's an astronaut's favorite meal? Launch.
Star. That's in outer space.
Very good.
I couldn't with him. Okay.
No, you made the right call there.
I was actually like, extended silence. I don't know about this.
That one was Crimson.
I figured for that one, yeah. So I've now been kicked out of the chat 3 times in this stream alone.
Well, stop fucking it up, I guess.
No.
Congratulations.
No.
No.
With my last breath, I curse Zoidberg.
We are now in orbit above.
Hooray!
Oh,
Good
that's
morning,
not bad.
kitten. How was your nap?
Tony J says, a Ford owner's favorite meal of the day, break fast.
I hate all of you.
What is something that you said, Crimson? I spaced out.
Hey.
Thank you, Captain Avenger.
It's not the best out, but it's Spacer's out.
I can't kick Lewis from the chat.
Well, to be fair, that was from the chat. Captain Avenger said that.
No, I know, but I can't kick Lewis from the chat. Oh, she's sleeping on my bed. She just woke up and stretched and then went back to sleep.
Living the good life.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Wake up, stretch, go back to sleep.
She gets so mad when I have to leave for work in the morning. She'll be like, where are you going? And I'll be like, I gotta go to work because I have to leave to take the bus at 8:30 to go to be at work.
Wrong thing.
And she'll be like, where are you going? And I'll be like, I gotta go. And she'll be like, no, you don't. I'm gonna sit on your chest, or I'm going to sit on your feet, or I'm going to yell at you until you stay.
Guess you're going to work with me, idiots. Joke's on you.
Yeah, I wish. There's apparently 2 people in my office who are allergic to cats.
Ah, that sucks.
And I told them, I was like, just get a cat. I told them, I was like, my brother got a cat, and he was cured of his allergies, I guess.
Cured is a bit of a strong word.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
like,
but you
that's
don't
sort
like
of happened
die
with me.
from being around Starfire and Cherry like you used to.
That's true.
Well, yeah, like it's something similar happened to me because a couple of my friends have cats. Like I used to have like a very runny nose and extremely itchy eyes and sneeze a bunch. Like I'll still have to like itchy eyes to a degree, but it is nowhere near what it used to be.
Yeah. Okay, we don't actually have. We're
I
not.
can't smell Prince to save my life.
Only get so close. Just lots of fast traveling is what we're doing today.
Yeah, and then like the thing is I'll come home and she'll like be sitting at the door and she'll scream at me as I come home at 6:15, and she'll be like, "Where have you been?" And I'll be like, "At work."
Speaking of which, my brother has dogs, and when he comes home, in the car, like they hear passing cars and they check, and when they see it's his, like it's great because if he looks closely, you can just see them staring at him from the window.
That's precious.
Yeah. Every time Echo hears the door, he'll go right to the door and go, "Who's there?"
Yep.
But he's a people cat, so.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out!
Did you just pick up sliced bread?
Yeah, it's the greatest.
It's the greatest thing since it's slow. It's well, you know what? Never mind.
He just like eviscerated that guy.
Oh God.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little?
He's only
Oh my-
slightly eviscerated.
Oh my God, my waffles! All the humanity!
Doors busted. Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore.
Jury rig.
We've only ever done that.
Yeah, I was wondering about that actually.
Here, I'll fix it.
I was playing a Resident Evil game recently, and one of the journals said something like, I forgot exactly what, like eke out a victory, but it was like EEK, like a cartoon character.
Okay, I don't think this is your fault, Lewis, for once.
Yeah, this sucks though. I'm still looting their bodies.
Of course.
Waste on
They're not
one.
using it.
Alright, Rusty Journal. Its display is faded and the buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what looks like Rebecca's final entries. Law helped me, but Anderson was right. We should never have taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blind or addled or I don't know what. The towns won't let us walk in without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we're stuck. Back home, we had to fight for every meal because there were no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here, there's plenty, but nobody's allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life from wherever we can. Anderson is about ready to sign up, offer his life in service to Spacer's Choice just so we can take a shower. Clara, I hope the architect this never reaches you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I effed up. We didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarch's a living hell. We were sick of it. Sick of getting sick, of boiled Raptidon stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrub, of fighting, day in and day out. We're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here, settle down, but this place ain't any better. It's just different. We're starving all the same. We never should have left. Maybe we could do better. I miss you, kid. Marauder's at the door. Anderson's bled out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get me. Not alive anyway. I've seen what those monsters do. Jeez.
They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us. What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. I'd to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister.
Yeah, that sucks.
At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, break her to know the truth.
So what now?
Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
There's anything about the Willis you didn't know. You're guessing here. Any way to find for sure? Alright, just go in there, guns blazing.
No, we need a plan. You may be a capable sort, but so are my friends. I ain't making that mistake twice. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Keyblade Mistress, question, will you by any chance be wanting to try Baldur's Gate 3, Linkara? Yeah, probably at some point.
Okay.
Though next up for us, we are going to be playing Descent.
Descent.
Because I've got a review coming up in a few months, which is going to be all 3 Descent games.
Yeah, that's quite interesting. That's a series I remember being around, but I have next to no experience with.
It is a fun space game, and the first one is going to be the easiest for me to talk about, considering there's not much in the thing is, there's not much in the way of story in the Descent games, which is what's going to be interesting for how we take care, how I handle this.
Yeah, you're going to talk about, like, gameplay mechanics or graphics or level design or something?
Certainly, I will talk about all those things, and I'll try to summarize the story, but Descent 3 is the one with the most story, which is mostly just, hey, we get hired to clear out this weird alien infestation in these, in these mining robots that have gone crazy and killed a bunch of people.
Okay.
And then we get screwed over by the people who hired us, and then we go after revenge.
Of course.
Fair enough.
You know, that old trope.
Yep. And that's the plot of the 3 games of Descent.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's the plot of a lot of stuff. Oh no, the robots have gone haywire. Blow them up. That's the premise of Lies of P. The puppets have gone mad.
Alright, let's get us some primal glands. Never played Bulletstorm. No, I have not.
Destination reached.
I think I heard it was like a pretty good shooter of its era.
I've been thinking.
Well, stop.
Wow, I don't pay you to think.
Sorry, this Felix is kind of annoying.
I like the idea. Like, I've been thinking, and you just, like in gameplay, you just look at him and then just keep walking. Oh, this looks gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. I love it.
Mega, good point, but we appear to be doing one companion quest at a time. It's a lot more streamlined.
Yep.
It's like you could try doing everyone's quest at once, but then you'll just it'll feel less like you're questing and more like you're juggling like waypoints.
Yeah, I'm trying to do story-based stuff mostly. It's just like, give us stuff to talk about. People, things we're invested in. Want to get some of the companion quests out of the way because then we're gonna get back to the main quest soon here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much is left of the main quest.
Well, you're not quite at the end because you can still travel.
Nice.
Mega Primal. Dead.
Yeah, Mega what now?
I'm sorry, have you guys seen a Mega Primal around here? It's supposed to be really strong.
Nope.
Feels good when you level up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's about that time. I gotta go to bed because I gotta catch the bus at 8:30. So I'll see you guys later.
All right, have a good night.
All right, have a good night.
Good night. Good night, chat.
It'll be slightly harder to kick me now.
Just slightly.
Just slightly.
Yeah.
Let's see. Not that hard.
Uncool, man. I'm gonna post that Eric Andre gif in the mod chat. Like, let me in.
Let me in.
I'm so sorry. Like, I saw the opportunity. I'm like, I don't know, and then I just disconnected you. I'm so sorry.
Oof.
No, you do what you gotta. You do it with my full approval.
Betray me. I'm fed up with this world.
What a story, Lotus.
What a story.
It has been like 12 years and we still quote The Room in Birdemic.
I haven't done it in a while, but like, if you ever ask me, like, hey, remember that part from The Room? Like, yes, I do, actually.
Vegan and I still quote, we'll all be millionaires.
I actually don't remember that. What is that, Birdemic?
That was Birdemic.
Okay, I was like, that's definitely not The Room. I only
you
saw
don't see it because you don't see my webcam, but I'm also making a douchey, like fist pumping gesture.
Okay. Yeah, I only saw Birdemic the one time, Rift Tracks in theaters, and the Rift Tracks was good, but that was still a rough sit.
It is a very rough set, but you can always watch other people's reviews of them, which is always hilarious. Like, Phaelus had a good one, so did Allison.
Well, the reviews are good because they curate the good stuff.
Yeah.
I just love hanging out with the family.
Having ourselves a party!
Like, what? Alright.
I mean, to be fair, it's... Okay, maybe I'm the idiot of the group, but, like, it is a catchy song, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it is, that's why I remember it, but, like what?
It has some quality to it that makes it memorable, but it's also not very good.
Wait, was that the one where the guy suddenly says, "Uh-oh, I think I see a mountain lion," or was that like the happening?
That's the one.
Okay.
Oh, I see a mountain lion.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta preserve nature. Oh, anyway, I think that's a mountain lion. I gotta go.
The real I'm not afraid of the birds. The real problem is these spruce bark beetles, which are eating up the nature.
It's so heavy-handed. It reminds me of... Do you remember that Silent Hill, like, choose-your-own-adventure game that was a miserable failure?
Yes.
Where that one person was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm going hunting for berries. Maybe I'll bring you some sometime. Anyway, bye." Like, who are you?
The Berry Man.
That's so bizarre.
There's a YouTuber, actually, I still have their channel open in a tab, who died... Tango Mushi. Look them up. They actually did a full, like, 50-minute talk-through of Silent Hill Ascension's story, because like you can't follow the story otherwise. It's too confusing and dumb.
Yeah.
Look up Tango Mushi. They did a whole thing on the story of Silent Hill Ascension, and of course the Berry Man, and why the Berry Man ended up like that. Because there is a reason why there's such weirdness in there, and it's a stupid reason that goes to show once again why a lot of Konami's push with Silent Hill stuff has been bad. Although the Silent Hill 2 remake is apparently really good.
Yeah, I played through Silent Hill 2 remake. It is remarkable. Like, there are some things about the original that I like better, but the remake is genuinely very, very good.
It probably helps that, like for all of Bloober Team's faults, because they genuinely love Silent Hill 2, they probably wanted to make sure it was done justice.
Also, to be fair to Bloober, like, a lot of their weakness in their other games are the writing, and this game was already written. By the way, Mike Manhattan is asking any Neil Breen quotes you guys like. Yes.
I don't know. It's probably not great to say on stream, but like that, him quietly standing over a dead body, no expression on his face, going, "I can't believe you committed suicide."
Yeah, I can't believe it. How could you commit it?
How could you commit?
It's like a legitimately badass quote, which makes it all the funnier coming from Breen when he walks away from that house and it explodes, where he goes, "If something can be destroyed by the truth, then it should be destroyed by the truth." And one of my favorites for just like how nonsensical it is where he goes like, "Dark matter, dark energy, quantum mechanics, or no, quantum physics, the string theory." Like, what?
Oh, Neil Breen.
I can control the planes.
Oh, don't forget, I resigned today as president of the bank.
Yes, that is a really, really good one. Of the bank. I love that.
I've uncovered all the government secrets and corporations.
I have 5 laptops and 6 cell phones.
Just any shot of him just like tapping away fake at a keyboard, or of course broken laptops that he can throw around as props. And you know what? Fair enough using broken tech as a prop like that, but of course we can obviously tell that they are broken already because you have nothing on the screen and you're just kind of like nonchalantly flipping it.
No more books. No more books. No more books.
Well, I'm out of a job if that's the case.
T-Elite555 looks up to sent future stream thumbnail. Okay, I might need to watch gameplay for ideas.
It's 3-dimensional Doom.
Gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up?
Well, the game said I should talk to you, so these plans are gross. Take them.
The game said I should talk to you.
Okay, just finished it. It's in the fan art memes thing now.
To call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's Brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon.
Yeah, it's about time we're gonna go kill a Mana Queen.
Fucking right we are.
I know what Charon is.
It's the Ferryman of the Dead.
Yep.
Or if you play Dante's Inferno, the video game, he's the boat.
Mind you, I've always pronounced it Charon.
I mean, it is spelled with a CH, but like...
I know, but it is technically pronounced Charon because of like Greek letters and stuff like that.
You know what's fun, by the way? Have you ever played Hades?
Nope.
Because like in Hades, Charon is the shopkeeper, and you can try stealing from him like in Zelda, and he'll fight you, and his attacks are very slow and heavily telegraphed, but my god, he has some of the hardest hits in the game. And what's great is that if you die to him, and then you talk to Hades, he's like, wait, you tried to steal from Charon, and then you fought him, and you lost. Like, even for you, that's ignoble. It's so brutal.
Over to Monarch. It'll be Fallbrook again, so... Did you see the intro for the Netflix Devil May Cry animated series? No, but then again, I've never played or know anything about Devil May Cry, so...
It's funny because some people got bothered by how memeable it is, but it's peak 2000s, and that's where Dante is from, because it's that Limp Bizkit song, like, rollin', 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 and, like, on one hand, it's dated, on the other hand, like, hell yeah, it is. Like, it's the perfect, like, vibe for Dante. By the way, you may or may not know this, but Fred Durst apparently has a contractual deal that if you ever use his music in your stuff, then Fred Durst, the person, needs to appear in it in some way. Like, he's been in, like, a fighting game before, so there will be an anime Fred Durst in some capacity.
Weird.
That's like, what a deal. Like, I wish I had that deal. That's so good.
Can't steal it. Okay. Alright. Let's keep going here. Hello, what is going on? We're helping Nyoka with her character quest. And we're gonna go avenge her dead friends.
Oh my god, we're on a journey of self-discovery.
Titus Androidicus.
Pretty good. Xandru, kick this man.
What?
He said Titus Androidicus. Very good pun, but also, kick this man.
It was on the screen. I'm just reading it off. You can't kick me for that.
Damn. Oh my god! Okay, so apparently I can't disconnect Linkara, but I'm not going to because I don't want to be in trouble.
It's weird that you can. Also, Titus Andronicus is probably the most violent Shakespeare play.
Really?
It has eye gouging.
Ugh.
Ew.
Usually it's just like, draw swords, they fight. Oh no, I am slain. But Titus Andronicus does not mess around. Also, it straight up has a your mom joke.
Yeah.
Somebody says, like, you have undone my mother. And he's like, I have done thy mother. It's
Hey.
like, oh,
Linkara, have you ever thought of having stream loot cards? I have not. I don't know how they work. I don't really see much purpose of it. Plus, isn't that more of a Twitch thing? So I don't know if Streamloots would even work on YouTube.
I mean, it can, but like you would have to be very specific on like what you would do for them. What I originally did with them is like just play like a bunch of sound cards, and I don't know how you can set up a timer of like how delayed those can be and stuff like that. And like you can like set up your own rules of like, oh, if this card's played, I have to do this for a couple of minutes or something like that.
Yeah,
it's very interactive. That's completely up to you, but like it can't. It's dependable. Like what I do is that like I have two sets of Streamloots collection, one for Twitch and one for YouTube. But like they can also be played on Twitch, where I turn into a Bidoof. So there's that.
Yeah, that's a useful thing. It'll probably make a lot more sense, especially if I was a VTuber.
And absolutely. Although I will say, you have to that.
Well, this is the spot.
Oh.
You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur.
Let her talk.
Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building.
You built all this?
We hauled in steel. Hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable.
That's what a brave kid.
More like attached at the hip to her older sister. Got a kind of strength between them, I suppose. She had a head for numbers. Helped us trade hides for food and materials. Negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name. 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
Sorry they're here to see us kick some manta ass. Let's do this. Tell you what, you don't belong to bugs. Clear them out, shall we? You are a family. I'm sorry they're gone, Nyoka.
Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another. Now let's get to shooting before I get all sentimental.
Incoming!
Indeed.
Ah, she's not kidding. Jay Manor says, I saw a video of someone accidentally slapping themselves, and one of the comments killed me. He fought with no one, and he still lost.
Lootin'. And sorry for all the yawning and stuff too. I went outside earlier, and like it was like a single degree weather out there in Minnesota, and cold weather just saps the energy out of me. Like I get tired afterwards. God damn it, I'm over encumbered.
Oh, that's not fun.
It's all these animal hides I'm carrying around.
That's never fun.
Cole Aidman, professional bug zapper.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. We need another one, looks like. Any opinion on Captain America Brave New World? Haven't seen it yet, so I have no opinions on it.
Same.
Any opinion on Aldous Huxley's Brave New World?
That's a whole trip and a half, that book.
It really is.
Oh, yeah,
Great work.
So, you know, I probably should have, I don't know, I probably should ask, but, like, how was everyone's Valentine's Day?
It was good. Vega and I made fried rice for Vega. She made me a cake. And we watched Digimon Adventure 02, The Beginning. And God, that movie goes dark.
Yep.
I spent mine with my family. We ordered out for dinner. We had like cookies and candy and stuff. And also, I don't know why the hell I did this, but the first time I ever uploaded a video to Blip and published it was on Valentine's Day. So that was my 15th anniversary of making videos. So I streamed Zelda: Link to the Past that night.
Very nice. As for me, me and my girlfriend decided to... I requested that we watch Winter of '83 together, and I had like the DVD copy of it, so she was able to watch it extend, and she got terrified of it a little bit. She liked it. And after that, we played some Yu-Gi-Oh! On Master Duel.
Nice.
Nice.
Romantic evening watching snow monsters and playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like, what a day.
Yeah, which Digimon movie? Digimon Adventure 02, The Beginning. It's the movie focusing on the 02 kids. It goes dark in the middle. It's a very good movie. It's a very satisfying ending. And happy resolution. But man, the middle, just like, it was like a, Jesus Christ, you're really going there.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you. You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
Of course, although I think you should hold on to the medallion.
What? Why? Them's painful memories, Captain.
They'll help remind you of both the good and the bad, not just the bad.
Huh. That ain't a bad point. All right, Captain. Thanks.
I am very smart.
SMRT. I mean, SMART.
That sounds interesting. Speaking of Digimon, are you excited for the new Digimon video game? I have only just heard about it. I know nothing about it. I hope it's good. I need to play some of the Digimon video games.
The last one I remember existing was Cyber Sleuth. I know they announced a new one, but I forgot what his title is.
The only Digimon game I've ever played was like Digimon World 4. On the GameCube of all things.
I like it. The GameCube, like, I mean, even though I had a GameCube, so I was more familiar with its stuff, like, the GameCube was a weird system. It just had all sorts of, like, just interesting stuff on it.
I miss Blip. We all miss Blip.
Yeah.
Remember we could upload over an old version to correct, like, a spelling mistake or something like that?
Right? And even YouTube, remember you could add, like, annotations?
Good times.
God.
Remember when you could upload whatever the hell you wanted with 0 consequences and get paid, like, proportionately, like, a ton?
Yeah, although that was us pushing things we shouldn't have.
Yeah. Oh god, oh my god! If
Back in my day.
Oh my god! If you were in the Marvel universe and someone said I missed the blip, just that. Oh.
Also, Daniel Branch, not going to check out the gravestones? I mean, I don't know what I would get out of it. It's just, you know, I'm assuming their names and their medallions. I mean, is there, like, something special there we should go back for?
Yeah, do you get dialogue or something? Is it our old team or whatever? Oh, okay. Tevia Smolka says, Digimon Time Stranger. Thank you.
Times are strange.
Keyblade Mistress says that she's going to boop Xandra on the nose and just continue watching the stream. I'm not fast traveling just yet. I'm waiting for people to say, like, there's a reason why I should go back and check out the graves.
Yeah, is there, like, story content if you check out the graves, or you just notice the names, or what?
Well, chat, shall we go back to the graves and read, or do we just continue our mission?
I'm going.
There you go.
I gave plenty of time for an answer. It's possible there was something else there that they're going to say now, but I made my choice. We commit around here.
We commit around here.
Graves so you could push them. I don't think that's the actual answer, but still.
Yeah, no. It's like King's Quest. You just, like, read the rhyming epitaphs out loud.
All right. Well, with those companion quests out of the way, we can still do the preachers, but I think we did 2. We've got 10 minutes left. Let's get back onto the thing.
Have a good one, Mega Timmy Tommy.
All right. Farewell, Mega Timmy Tommy.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Bye, Timmy.
Okay, yeah. Pushing the graves is a Zelda reference. Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, back on story. I'm gonna repair all of our stuff.
Are we done with all the? Are we done with all the character quests? Or
there's only one character quest left that we haven't taken care of yet.
Oh, okay.
But I'm okay with holding off on that a little bit. Let's get some story out of the way.
That is a good idea.
What, Felix? I don't know how much you care about him.
Yeah, I don't care about Felix's, but the preachers, we still have to do his.
Yeah, I'm very interested in because just even from the beginning, like, it seems like he's only a vicar to get an excuse to get close to these books.
Hmm.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Yeah, Phineas sent me.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
The Phoenix?
Yeah, that's my codename for, you know, our mutual friend.
Okay, I thought she was gonna go right back to no names.
What's your code name?
Oh, I'm Golden Eagle.
You seem like a red herring. Oh wait, that's.
Do I have a code name?
Hey.
Yeah.
Good.
I named you Cuckoo.
Oh wait, I'm Golden
Oh,
Eagle.
wait,
You
I'm
can be
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo.
It doesn't even make. Fine. Fine.
Oh, can I be chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep him warm.
You sure you don't want to be Raven or Sparrowhawk?
Aw.
Okay. Chicken it is.
This cloak and dagger stuff is nonsense, but if everyone else gets a code name, I want one too.
What?
You can be Cassowary.
That's shockingly apt. Cassowaries were a solitary bunch. But once they had a friend, they'd stick with them till the end.
We're learning a lot about birds today.
Well, I was
Anyway,
gonna say.
you're looking
Well,
to
I'll
make
wait for her
contact
to
with
finish.
Minister, Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in this estate, which is heavily guarded.
I'm
was
going to
gonna
catch somebody
mention, like-
someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
We're very
Yeah,
talented.
let's
Can you get me into the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
House of Inebriation? Count me the hell in.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Of
Oh,
course not.
thanks.
Of course not, Cuckoo.
Well, I was gonna mention about Cuckoo. Like, Parvati was so excited about chicken, but like, chicken's like the anti-cuckoo, because cuckoo birds like just push eggs out of nests and put their own in, and then just like have the other bird raise their own young for them.
It's like I got work to do.
Good hunting, Golden Eagle.
We got a cool code name. Sweet. Alright, well, we're going to be heading out in a few minutes here, but let's go to the House of Inebriation. At the very least, let's find a vending machine and sell off all the stuff that's weighing us down.
Probably a good idea, yeah.
Pretty blunt to just call it a house of inebriation.
I mean, they know what they're about.
Yeah.
Thought that was like a floating vending machine for a second. C&P Chicken and Potatoes. At C&P, we know our chicken and potatoes.
We know our C's and our P's.
Please.
Yeah, we have barely used time dilation in this game. Alright. Let's go swipe a key card, and then we will call it a night, I think. In theory. Oh, here we go.
That's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching.
Hey! Stand back.
Stand back! They've got bird flu virus.
Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
I didn't know I was talking to such a big shot.
Yep, you're looking at the minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
On account of my just getting hired and all.
Anything you tell me about Mr. Clark?
Oh, he's medium height with like medium colored hair and like a kind of a medium
Medium
face.
colored hair.
Just like in his posters.
How descriptive.
Oh, you
Medium
definitely
colored hair.
recognize him if you saw him. He's very important.
What's important about guarding Minister Clark?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL issued shotgun.
It's just issued.
Oh, personal UDL shotgun. A key, you say?
That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all very high level.
How about I buy you a drink to celebrate your promotion?
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Yes, Parvati.
Yeah,
That's the point.
Today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst.
Well, you just down all this Spectrum vodka, my friend.
Vodka for a new pal?
I don't know what to give you.
Oh, maybe they got some at the bar.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah,
Okay, I gotta
like-
buy some Spectrum vodka.
Yeah, there's like Deus Ex.
Have you tried our new cocktail?
I don't care.
Then you'll want to speak with our
The bartender?
Medical inebriation
but I would
assistant.
never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. My auto-mechanical assistant does all the work for me.
Somewhere out there, a friend of mine who knows how to make drinks is irked right now.
You know, the automechanical assistant may be maybe making the drinks, but like you are literally tending the bar.
I think the person is. I think the robot's right.
Yeah, the spider bot, is that not it?
No, that's not it. I can't talk to it.
What about the other one that's over there?
Oh yeah, there, behind the bar. It's just behind the guy. Yeah.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
That's amazing.
I'll have a drink. All right, Spectrum vodka. Of course, the one time after I sell all of our drinks.
Yeah, right.
I should get.
But that line about the medium colored hair, it reminds me, like, did you ever see that, I know you were told that it existed, but did you ever see the clip of Snowflame in that Harley Quinn show?
Yep.
Yeah, that's racist against men. It's like, what?
Please allow me.
Different kinds of Spectrum vodka, so I'm trying to, like...
Oh, yeah, there's yellow, there's red. And there's green.
Just gonna buy all of them.
Oh, you're actually buying them out. Damn.
Hey, you look familiar.
Have we met
There we
before?
go.
Jesus.
Here's to me.
Yep, with vodka red.
Hey, you were really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends.
We should be friends.
Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere.
If only had the Spectrum Brown, a brain parasite would help this guy a lot.
I could have another. You got another?
Of course.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right?
That's my boy.
Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh,
I am carrying very many pieces of Manosaurs on me.
I'm seeing at least two of you.
We do have colossal energy.
Only two? You've got a ways to go.
Have you always been here?
The camera never cut to you before.
She's a ghost. Here, have another one.
Ask him about transistors.
Tomorrow, if I don't stop.
That's a problem for tomorrow.
You know,
Wow.
that's a very good point. Yeah. Because Is that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
He's taking this awfully calmly, though. I'd be running if I were in that state. Then again, I might be falling over if I were in that state.
Now you just lie down, man.
Oh.
Good on you. Bye.
Didn't even need to fight him.
He's alive. He's just very drunk. We, on the other hand, have business over there, but we're going to save that for next week.
So far, the line delivery of the night has been like, this issued just anyway.
All right, well, I want to thank my guests, Crimson and RNGesus had to head out, but I also want to thank Lotus Prince.
Yeah, thank you for having me. If you're interested, I'll be streaming myself tomorrow at 10 Eastern, and Wednesday and Friday. I'll be doing 3D Game Heroes, Legacy of Kain Defiance for patrons, and Link to the Past, and I'm uploading, otherwise, a Let's Play of Enchanted Arms for the PS3.
And Xandru.
Everybody, thank you so much for coming by to just enjoy this stream, to enjoy the shenanigans. This was a lot of fun. I will be streaming this week, Monday, Tuesday. Monday will be just a random gaming stream with online friends or community, depending on how the situation goes. Tuesday will be an art stream. So, and like I have nothing planned drawn. So if you've got the Streamloo cards where like you have me prompt to draw something for you, then now's a good time to do so. Friday will be the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community Night dueling stream, but we just gather together and play a bunch of cards and just have fun and stuff like that. It can be competitive, but like I'm up for anything at that point, so yeah.
And of course, keep an eye out for the next episode. We're going to be doing a French comic called Percivan. Purchase stuff from the Store Envy, be it the Atop the Fourth Wall one, or the Poke Equipment Store Envy with all the Pokemon keychains. I'll be adding in stuff like the beta Pokemon soon. I want to have a good, Pangshi ready. Like I said, I still need to make some modifications to make it properly work. But once I have that up and going, I will open up a new section for beta Pokemon and other assorted fun creatures. I'll add the stuff I showed off tonight. And of course, in the regular Top of Fourth Wall Store Envy, we've got the new mini Comicron 1 models, and I'm going to try to get a little petty one going. And keep an eye out for another re-upload of a History of Power Rangers video. Not Mystic Force or RPM, just like a proper re-upload. Because Zeo, one of the parts of it got claimed a while ago, so I gotta so I'm going to combine those into one video and put that up so I can actually start making money off of it again. Otherwise, y'all have yourself a good rest of the evening, and thank you for watching.
Have a lovely night.
Bye, people.
Good night, everybody.